It was June 19, 2011. The crew of the Swedish ocean exploration team, Ocean X, was scanning the Baltic Sea floor between Sweden and Finland, searching for a routine shipwreck. Their sonar suddenly picked up something strange, something so perfectly round, so symmetrical that it immediately shattered the monotony of the ocean floor. What they saw wasn't a ship or a natural rock formation. It was a massive circular object, nearly 60 meters wide, sitting 90 meters below the surface. The image looked like a scene straight out of Star Wars, a perfect disk with lines and shapes that appeared mechanical. The world would soon know it as the Baltic Sea Anomaly, and from that moment, theories spiraled faster than any submarine could dive. At first glance, the anomaly looked too geometric to be natural. A circular dome, strange grooves, and even what looked like a staircase leading up one side. When Ocean X released the sonar images, the public went wild. Was this an alien craft, buried under centuries of sediment? A anti-war experiment left behind from World War II? Or perhaps a relic of an ancient, forgotten civilization swallowed by the sea long before recorded history? To the Ocean X team, led by Peter Lindberg and Dennis C.S. Berg, the object was unlike anything they'd seen before. As professional shipwreck hunters, they were used to finding submarines, downed planes, and wooden vessels, not something that looked like a massive, disc-shaped machine fused to the ocean floor. Their sonar readings even showed what seemed to be a long runway-like track, stretching over 300 meters behind the object, as if it had crash-landed or slid to a stop before settling. When the team dived down to get a closer look, the mystery deepened. Visibility was poor, but they managed to capture a few blurry images of the structure. It didn't look like metal, but it didn't look like rock either. The divers reported strange electromagnetic interference. Their equipment malfunctioned whenever they got too close. Cameras failed, lights flickered, and sonar devices went haywire. It was as if the object was emitting its own magnetic field, disrupting electronics around it. Word spread fast. Headlines across the world called it the Baltic Sea UFO. Conspiracy theorists claimed it was a crashed alien spacecraft, while others said it was the remains of Atlantis or even a gateway to another world. Some compared it to the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars, a resemblance so uncanny that even skeptics had to look twice. But as sensational as it sounded, scientists wanted hard data. They began to question whether the anomaly could be explained by natural geological processes. Some experts suggested it was a glacial deposit, a leftover from the Ice Age when glaciers carved and dropped massive rock formations across the seafloor. Others argued it was a basalt rock formation, created by ancient volcanic activity. These explanations were more plausible, but they didn't explain the perfect circular shape or the sharp, unnatural angles captured by sonar. In 2012, Ocean X returned for a second expedition, this time determined to bring back samples. They found that the surface of the object was unusually smooth, covered with a layer of what appeared to be burned rock or black soot, as if exposed to extreme heat. Some samples tested back on land revealed minerals like limonite and goethite, materials that typically form on metal surfaces that have been oxidized underwater. That led to even more questions. Was this a metallic object once covered by sediment? Or were these natural iron-based minerals from the seafloor itself? The team also claimed to have found odd rectangular structures and corridors or passageways leading away from the central dome. However, the poor visibility, the heavy currents, and the difficulty of diving at that depth made documentation inconsistent. Critics argued that what appeared to be man-made patterns could just as easily be pareidolia, the human brain's tendency to see meaningful shapes in randomness. Still, there was something about the anomaly that refused to fit neatly into geological explanations. Ocean X reported that when they touched the structure, it felt like concrete or metal, not stone. They also noted that the object seemed to have 90-degree angles, almost architectural in form. And the strangest part? Their sonar showed no sediment buildup around it, as if the object was somehow repelling the sand or had recently moved. The electromagnetic disturbances were also verified during multiple dives. Instruments stopped working the moment the team got within 200 meters of the site. Compasses spun wildly, batteries drained, and even satellite phones lost signal. In a region where navigation is everything, these anomalies added a chilling sense of the unknown. While Ocean X stood by their claim that the object was not a typical natural formation, many scientists remained skeptical. Marine geologist Volker Bruckert of Stockholm University examined some of the rock samples and concluded they were granite, gneiss, and sandstone, common materials found on the seabed. He argued the anomaly was most likely a glacial rock formation sculpted by ice sheets thousands of years ago. In other words, nature, not aliens, had created it. But others weren't convinced. The circular perfection, the strange electromagnetic field, and the track-like feature leading to it were hard to explain. If it was a simple rock, why did it seem so different from anything else in the region? Why did technology consistently fail around it? And why did the surface look burned, as if scorched by energy or heat? Then came an even wilder theory: ancient civilization ruins. Some researchers speculated that the Baltic Sea Anomaly might be the remains of a prehistoric temple or fortress from a time when sea levels were lower. Europe's coastlines were dramatically different thousands of years ago, and some civilizations could have lived in areas now submerged. Could the Baltic object be a relic from a lost culture? A structure swallowed by the sea as the glaciers melted? The mystery continued to evolve, with Ocean X receiving both praise and criticism. Some accused the team of exaggerating findings for publicity, while others defended them as genuine explorers pushing the boundaries of marine discovery. So what do you think lies beneath the Baltic? A relic of the past? A message from the stars? Or just a trick of geology that nature played a little too well? Whatever your theory is, drop it in the comments, hit subscribe, and join us as we keep diving deeper into the mysteries our planet still hides.